Welcome to BCW, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Tubbs. Ken Stillwell cannot be here this week, but I have a broadcast colleague, wrestling manager, excellent man next to me, Mr. Roy Lovejoy. Thank you for joining us tonight, Roy.
Thank you, Mr. Tubbs. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm always out scouting for new talent, so you never know who you're going to find. So this is a great chance for me to scout out some guys and see if they could possibly be managed by the greatest manager in the Pacific Northwest.
You never know. Right now we have our first match and a man who hasn't been here in a while, but he's coming back, and I hear he's as strong as ever. Used to be known as Saed Shollah, but he's apparently changed his religion, and now he's Saed Shollah. Either way, he's a dangerous man.
Yes, he is a very dangerous man. Kind of guy I would like.
Well, I've certainly seen him a couple times before. I know he's dangerous. Whoever's coming out tonight has got their hands full. Saed Shollah, he's been around Oregon for a long time, wrestled just about everywhere. I remember the first time I saw him was something like 6-7 years ago for Sandy Bar. And he hasn't changed all that much. It's amazing.
Well, I'll tell you what, I saw him about 6 months ago, and I think he's gotten bigger.
And of course, the fans are going to erupt.
Well, this should prove to be an interesting match. DeMarcus James is quite the high flyer against the ground and pound game.
That is certainly true. I don't like the man. We've had a bit of a past, but I just have to admit he's one of the fastest men on his feet in the Pacific Northwest. He wrestles every weekend, so there's almost nobody else in the territory that has as many matches or as many shows under his belt as he does right now.
Well, a little fact about DeMarcus James, I don't know if you knew it, but at one time he was a boxer.
Yeah, I've heard that. We've seen a little bit of that in his recent feud with Tommy Celsius.
Yeah, I wouldn't, he's got some quick hands.
I won't take anything away from DeMarcus James. I just don't like the man very well. And I'm predicting that Saed Shollah, he's going to get a big victory tonight.
Well, it's about these speed guys. The one thing about it is once you get a hold of them, they can't get away from you. And that's when they usually get hurt. And I like it when they get hurt.
Me too, but Saed has to, I hope he did his homework, because DeMarcus can attack you from any direction. With his speed, he can come through the ropes, across the ropes, off the top rope. Wherever he is, he can hit you with something. So I do hope that Saed's been watching his videos.
Well, I guess we're going to find out right now.
And J.R. Robinson in the ring. Hopefully this match isn't too much for him. Then again, he's kind of been tested in some of the matches with DeMarcus and Tommy C.
Now, why do they have to do this to the man? See, all this is going to do is upset him.
Well, everybody tries to get into the head of the other guy. DeMarcus is using the fans to do that. I've never seen the point. But if it does take Saed Shollah off of his game, then I guess it might be worth trying. I just don't know if it's going to be effective in this case.
I don't know either. But DeMarcus probably feels he has to try to get into his head to have a chance.
Saed doing a little bit of jaw jacking there before the tie-up. Oh!
There's that power we were talking about.
And there goes that speed and agility that we were talking about.
Exactly. It didn't take him long, did it?
Turning that around and doing an arm twist and then a hammerlock of his own. Nice leverage move there from Saed, though. Big smile on Saed. You know he's liking that.
And here he goes. This is the Saed that we know. Oh, he just threw him back in. I thought he was going to do something. That was a big mistake.
And off the ropes, big clothesline. DeMarcus dropping to his knees, using every ounce of weight he had in that move.
He doesn't have much choice, as small as he is, compared to his opponent.
Might be the only way to take down somebody taller and heavier than you are. Saed showing a little bit of tentativeness coming into the ring. J.R. Robinson, Saed is trying to tell J.R. that DeMarcus was doing something that he shouldn't have been. And he probably is. I didn't see it, but...
Oh, see, once again, he got his eyes in one spot, and he lost concentration.
Yeah, nice bait and switch from Saed. Looks like something I would do. Another big clothesline, no.
DeMarcus James is definitely on his game. I hate to admit it, but that's the DeMarcus James I know.
Saed back out under the second rope, or under the bottom rope. Maybe needs a moment to rethink his strategy here. Come on, pound DeMarcus into the dirt. That's what I want to see. I want to see some teeth landing in the third row. Saed complaining maybe he busted his head.
I think he was complaining about that he had his hair pulled. He does have a lot of hair to pull. And DeMarcus wouldn't be past doing that. I know he acts like he's Mr. Goody-Goody, but he
no, he can play dirty when he wants to.
Exactly.
Saed slowly getting back into the ring. It's a good strategy for breaking DeMarcus's momentum. DeMarcus trying to play the good guy, didn't go out and follow him. Saed took his time to rest there.
And look, more time. Look at this.
Trying to frustrate DeMarcus. And that was probably exactly what Saed was looking for.
Yep. And this, now here comes the part of the match where he's going to start getting brutal with him and start making him pay for even being here. Look at that.
Yeah, Saed not caring if the ref is seeing, going ahead and allowing the ref to count with these moves. Stopping DeMarcus from breathing, taking away his energy so he won't have anything to fight back when he goes for the pin.
That's right. And if he can't breathe, he can't move as fast.
It's a great way to use that size advantage as well. Throwing his head right into the turnbuckle.
If you notice, when he had him on the ropes, he was leaning all of his body weight on him.
Definitely great strategy. Huge headbutt. Probably learned that from me.
Looks like it affected Saed some, too. It looks like he's almost seeing stars as much as DeMarcus.
But he's getting his faculties back first. Big right hand. Oh, that's a left hand. I'm sorry. Right, left, right, Sergeant.
I wouldn't want to get in a boxing match with him like we talked about before.
Another shot. Those are hurting Saed as much as they're hurting DeMarcus. And DeMarcus with a headbutt of his own. That's something you don't see every day from him.
That's right. Maybe he's had it. Maybe he's finally had it, and he's going to finally start acting like a true wrestler and get out there and try to beat somebody up instead of trying to finesse him.
As good as a brawler as DeMarcus can be, though, that's Saed's business. That's what he does. He doesn't want to get into a brawl with him.
Look at that. He was one step ahead of him once again. He kind of looked like he almost had him set up.
And maybe he did. I mean, Saed acts like a brawler and looks like a brawler.
Oh,
but he's been around for a long time, and as you wrestle, you learn, you get experience. And it looks like he's going to the top rope. This could be the end.
And DeMarcus James is not careful. He's going to get his head cut off right here.
He's measuring him. Oh!
I think every man in here just went, oh.
Saed just fell right on his olive tree. DeMarcus taking advantage. He's not.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I can't believe he's trying this.
If he hits that, this match is over.
Oh! That's something I can't say I've seen before.
Oh, that's a nice move. I like that move.
Slammed his head, dropped it right down on the turnbuckle. DeMarcus is crumpled down on the ring, on the apron. Saed looked like he was going to the top and decided against it.
Looks like he's trying to draw strength.
That shows a little confidence, thanking his maker for the match, the win, before he's even won it.
That's right. Oh, he's got him right here. This is going to be it.
But he let it go. What's he doing? DeMarcus pushing him off, ducking the clothesline. Another boot to the gut. Oh! DeMarcus James is your winner. He almost didn't get that move. Saed was almost too tall for it, but he managed to get it in the end. As much as I hate to say it, DeMarcus James, your winner. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more action.
Saed is laying down there like he doesn't know what hit him.
Well, I've always been a big fan, and growing up here in Portland, I saw Portland wrestling ever since I was, as long as I can remember, and my folks were all big fans, and they used to go down and check out the shows, and that was one of the things that I always wanted to do, is wrestle, and I always thought, when I was little, I always prayed that I'd be big enough to wrestle, because I know you needed to be big, and so that was one of my things that I always prayed at night, was that I'd be big enough to compete.